We begin this video doing a favor to my friend. Yep, you got it. Chopping down trees, and a whole bunch of them at that. You see, he's actually going to be building his mega base in the jungle, and, well, yeah, there's a lot of trees and foliage in here, so we got to clear all that out. Well, not all of it. I'm just going to chop down a few trees and then go and call it a day and just say I helped. So, what a great friend of mine. Well, let's get started. I honestly don't think that even put a dent in it. I just spent like half an hour just mining all of the wood in here, and it really didn't even go that well. I mean, it went well, but like it doesn't look like much. I think I got like a shulker box full of wood at the end, so that is pretty good. Jay is planning on building this base just a little bit big, and I can't wait to see it come together. Anyway, I'm going to keep putting around with that for the remainder of, well, however long it takes, just as a little favor. And one thing that he has been doing is buying all the stone out of my stone shop. And I've got like a deal set up with him right now for purchasing stone. But I need to go and raise my prices at the stone shop actually. Because, yeah, all my stone stock is being used up. And we actually need that for ourselves as well. Even though I'm happy to supply it to other players here on the realm. Oh, sorry, where are my manners? Welcome to the 5th Dimension SMP realm here on the channel. My name's Sir, and I play with my friends here. And we have quite a bit of fun just doing things together here on the realm. As you can see, I'm in the shopping district right now. And actually, I think someone has recently been adding more and more to the nether area here in the shopping district. I don't really know who's doing this, but I think it might be Arrows. It may be. It may be. It could be also Artie, but who knows. I know for certain that Artie is definitely doing some of this grass stuff here. Just filling in all of the mycelium with it, so that's good. It's actually looking a lot better now. I love it when the mushroom biome gets converted into grass. It makes everything look a little bit better and just a little bit more bearable, because it's just so ugly in my opinion. Anyway, if you do want to enjoy the video, make sure to stick around on the channel, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, because it'll push my video to more people, and well, that's what we all want to see. We all want to see more views here on the channel. What we have here is we have a stone shop that has been restocked recently, but we actually need to change this to like 1 diamond for 4 stacks, I'd say. Just because it's becoming a little bit more difficult for me to keep up with the demand. I think I have like 4 or 5 shulker boxes of stone left there at my base in like storage. But I'm going to probably use that all up on the remaining body of my mega base. Something that we'll probably work on later this episode. But actually, there's so many things on my mind. It's ridiculous. So I want to get a few things done this episode. And they include the server-wide build. And that is something that we've just recently started. It's a small little project. Well, not actually really small. It's actually quite massive when you look at it. We got a couple people working on that. And we are still in the planning phase. But I think very soon we're going to start actually building. I think what we're going to do first is some terraforming, but we'll talk about that when we get there. But I think that's probably what we're going to focus on today. However, I'm going to head to the shopping district because I think the gold shop has actually almost sold out yet again. I need to check actually. Yeah, there is a lot of diamonds in here, 43 to be exact. That is good. I actually went and got all my stonks that I've made between the gold shop and the mining shop, and I put them into my ender chest, so now we aren't actually that poor anymore. We're actually getting up there now. That's good. Anyway, we need to go restock this, and we'll get right back to it. I bet that has to be a record for the amount of gold blocks that I've had at one time. That is ridiculous. And I guess that also explains why I currently have 200 levels of XP. Crazy. Anyway, with that all restocked, let's head back to the server-wide build. And here we are at the server-wide build. If you guys have not seen this in the past videos, then yeah. Make sure to tune in over the next couple of weeks, because this is going to start turning into a full-on kingdom. Don't get me wrong, it's going to take a long time and a lot of effort from everyone in the community. However, yeah, I think that we can do this in the end. We just need to get a couple people to help us is all, which is probably going to be an issue because, yeah, I'm not sure everyone wants to really build a kingdom, but we're going to make them. Basically, I've just been adding a few exterior walls onto the castle. So basically, the castle's here. It's going to be up on high ground. So we're going to have a custom-made little hill, a little plateau, and then the village in here in like the cradle of the mountains. So it's going to be really cool. And then these exterior walls are going to join back with turrets all along them. Just watchtowers watching over, and I think we're going to have maybe a wizard tower over here somewhere, just in the swampland, which is very handy. Just if we want one, we can have one in there. But yeah, this is going to start looking really cool. As you can see here, I've planned out the castle roughly, but also precisely, I guess. So right here is going to be the keep tower, this blue outline. It's a very big tower, very tall, very square as well, which is going to be handy because I've also got these little bridges, I guess. They're going to be suspended above the ground with like archways, so that's going to look really cool. And basically, inside of here, we're going to have a little marketplace. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. What I'm going to do now is probably grab a bit of dirt and a bit of, what do you call it, grass. And I'm going to mark out where up the hill we're gonna have the hill, and how it's gonna slope, I guess. Because we had to change up this entire area to make it look better and yeah, more realistic. Because we're not keeping that. We're not having that as a cliff. We got to change this up, and yeah, hopefully this looks really cool. So make sure you post a comment down. What do you want us to add in this area? Tell us any tips you might have building a castle, because I think this is our first shot at building a proper kingdom as a group. So yeah, let us know any tips you have, and yeah, let's begin. Also, I ended up taking the time to lay out the block palette that we're going to use for the castle. So I added in some sand and some sandstone, some granite, brick, and then a whole heap of different stony type blocks. And I've actually got the materials right here, a whole heap of them. So they're going to be at least enough to make a start, hopefully. But yeah, right now we're just going to be using the dirt and the grass. So here we are. I've just been marking out the plateau bit, where this is basically going to be like the flat part of the hill. And it's going to be just like the area that like most of the castle is situated on. However, not all of the area, but we're going to have like a gradual slope going down from here, going all over there. So I guess all of this is going to be pretty raised up in the end. It's going to be pretty, yeah, it's going to be pretty raised up. So I've got a bit of an issue here where we have a cliff. I'm going to have this as a cliff, and it's going to come over here. So we're going to have like a cliff with the wall. So I'm not sure what I might do there. I might just build it out a little bit so that it just encompasses that part a little bit, and then slope it down more. That might work. That probably will work better. But what I'm doing now is I'm just coming in with some dirt and just outlining where all the other walls are, just so I can place things on top. Because the thought I had when I was building this is I can probably build the castle. I can probably build the whole castle up and then add the terraforming afterwards. That way I have the shape of the castle, I can use it that way, and it's going to be all easy. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably build most of the castle up, or as much as I can with this plateau, and then work from there with the terraforming. Build a nice cliff, terraform it very nicely, get this castle done as soon as possible so it sets the standard for the rest of the village and everything that follows, I guess. So that's what we're going to be doing. Hope you guys enjoy me placing a lot of dirt and discussing this, because yeah, it's quite technical when you get to all of this thinking stages. But yeah, I think this is going to look really cool. As you can see, I think we have a really good shape here. I just went randomly around, just angled places, but I think that is a really good shape for the cliff. Once again, tell me in the comments down below what I can do better. If you've built castles before, let me know. I could use every bit of help I can get. Currently raining right now, but that isn't stopping me from continuing planning out this like plateau area. I'm not even sure what I'm going to call it. I might just call it the plateau. Yep, that's its name from now on, the plateau. Anyway, basically, I have laid out all the area where the building's going to go, and what I'm going to do right now is go and grab the brick. Now, the brick is what we're going to use for the bottom of the walls of the castle, that is. So it's going to be a mixture of brick and granite, but we'll just use brick right now and then mix granite in later. I think that'll work very well. And I'll just like do probably 2 layers or maybe 1. Maybe just 1 for now. And then add in granite after that. And then seep it into the stone once we build everything else up. So yeah, for now we're just going to add brick around the base for that extra, I don't know how you call it, matching color. It's going to look really cool. I've done it in creative and I like the look of it. So yeah, just wait for how it looks in the end, I guess. That's all I can say. Well, I placed all the bricks that I had, about 5 stacks? Yeah, about 5 stacks. And I filled most of it in, which is good. It looks pretty good now. That is going to be basically the base for our castle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill in this plateau area with dirt, of course. And yeah, it's going to look a lot better, hopefully. Give it a little bit more shape and a little bit more definition, I guess. And we can always customize the shape really easily, I guess, because it's literally just dirt. It's a pickaxe. It's a shovel. It's all we need. It's just a shovel. Taking a look at it from the air, and I think that'll actually work quite nicely. Yeah. Maybe if I bring it out just a little bit more, so there's a little bit more space in between each, what would you call it, level? Yeah, I think that'll work. Because then they'll just, if you can imagine it, will just gradually come down. I'll mark it all out today. But like it will just all gradually come down and yeah, reach the bottom here. And that'll look really cool. And then we'll just put the rest of the parts of the castle over that, which will be helpful. I think we can do this, guys. I think we can actually plan this castle out properly and build it maybe. Well, planning it and building it are totally different things. So we haven't even got up to that yet, but we have... I think we can definitely plan it. That's something. So what I'm going to do now is plan out the slope more, just build more of these lines over and over again. It's going to look sort of like a ripple. So let's head into timeless mode and let's get it done. And there we go, guys. We've gotten so much progress done today. I am very proud of it, and I couldn't be more relieved. This is finally starting to look a little bit more like we're actually doing something here. We're not just placing down different colors of wall. We're actually starting to see the shape. And to me, this is looking a little bit maybe too smooth. I don't know really how to do much better than that. But of course... Once again, this is like the third time I'm mentioning it. If you guys do have anything to say, any tips, let me know in the comments. If you guys did make it this far, then make sure to drop a like, make sure to hit subscribe and comment down below. You can clearly stand my voice, and you obviously didn't hate the video. I'm just hoping you didn't anyway. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.